Yeah, it's big, it comes in a flight case, and it's on wheels. So, today we're going to have a look at this. This is a brand new product from Chauvet DJ. This is the Freedom Flex Stick Pack. There's a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. Right, there's an awful lot to get into here, so we're going to do this video in bite-sized bits. Right, what are we getting in the box? We are getting 4 tubes. I'm going to remove every item as we go along. So getting 4 tubes with the batteries attached. We're going to dive in deep as we can on this particular product. Also in the box we get the bases. So there's 4 bases. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got these Perspex opaque covers which you can put on. We also got all our charging cables. We've got our DMX cables, and we've got these clip brackets here as well, which I will get into later, and there's 8 of those. Right, let's get this set up. So what I wanted to show you first is it's a lovely sunny day in our shop. As you can see, the sun is shining through the window, and these are very visible in that bright light. So I think, you know, when you get them daytime events where lighting's a little bit more difficult to do, I think this will give you a great effect. Right, we've just taken them through into the storeroom, and I'm using this optional extra RF XL remote. Now, I'm not going to go into every detail of what we can do here, but what I wanted to be able to do is just flick through some of the programs. So we'll do that now using this remote. You can adjust the speed on these programs as well. I think there's an awful lot of programs in here, over 20 I believe. We will quote you some specs later, so there's every chance we won't go through all of them. This is currently working in a master and slave situation. So these 4 units are totally wireless and they're running on battery, and they're currently working in a master and slave situation. So we're telling the master what to do, and then it's just, you know, we're still flicking through all these different programs that are available. So every time you see it change, it's me selecting another program. Now you can, of course, run these on DMX if you so wish. So if you wanted to program them yourself, you could have them all dressed up differently and you could do your own programming. That'll certainly give you an idea of some of the programs that are available in auto mode. Again, remember it's working master and slave totally wirelessly, and there is also sound mode, so you could have it working to the beat of the music, but this is currently just in an auto mode. And please remember as well, you can adjust the speed of these programs. Also, what I wanted to show you is you can get these quite far apart as well. Now, I haven't taken them to their extreme, but they're a good distance apart. In fact, this one is still in the storeroom and still working. Now, just to give you an idea of space, our shop is around about 10 meters long, and they're still talking to each other perfectly. Just to show you a few things. Got one of the Freedom sticks here. I've taken the battery off the end. So, comes with 4 of these, yeah, and these are to clip on to the unit like so. So then you get that white opaque look right the way around, instead of having it just opaque on the front and on the back. Also comes with some clips. So you can mount this to your rigging. So remember, you can use these on the mains. Yep. So you can fit these clips on, and I believe that's either an M8 or M10 fixing, because you could use these plugged in if you want, and if you wanted to attach them to your truss, your stands, there's a way of mounting them on, and it comes with 8 of these clips. Right, you can run these DMX, and on the back of here, you'll see, I'll use this one, let's go have a look at this one. On the back of here, we can see where we plug in for mains operation, and we can see DMX in. So what it comes with is one of these leads, which has got a thread on it. I hope this is going to come up on the camera. You plug that into there like so, thread this into place, so it'll just lock that cable in, so there's no chance of it getting ripped out. A little bit fiddly, but you could use a little flat-ended screwdriver, and then what you've got is male to female XLR. So you could daisy chain these via the DMX. You could also probably use these wirelessly. So if you were looking in the DeFi range, you could use the DeFi XLRs, stick them on the end of here, transceiver, receiver, see where I'm going with that? So we've got full DMX capability. Just coming to the bottom of these units as well, you can see there's a thread in there, and that's where the battery threads onto. And if you look at the top of this one, we can take this end cap off, and then what we can do is, yep, we can join 2 of these together. Now, I haven't done this, but let's have a go. So that, join the 2 units together. Now you can add up to 3 of these, and then it will go into runway mode. Right, forgive my camera work here, but now the stick's actually too tall to put up in our shop because the ceiling is quite low. What we've got there though is 2 bars screwed together and then 2 batteries screwed together. I'll show you how the batteries join together in a second. And Chauvet say, according to the instruction manual, we can screw 3 of these together to make it 3 bars long, which is massive. So just coming back to that battery situation, that's 2 batteries there screwed together. You can see how this works. It's got a thread in there, and then we've got these connectors here, and then on the other end, it's got the other connections. So that's 2 batteries screwed together. Loads of configurability with this. So I think the only thing I haven't shown you that comes in the pack is obviously it comes with a charger, and it comes with a 4-way charger. So you can charge all 4 of these batteries up, or you could plug these in to the mains and run them off the mains and not off the battery. So you could just plug that in there, plug it in, and it will work. I think this is a proper pro piece of kit. I've never seen anything quite like it before. It's things that I do really like, and I think they're smart. I love this hot swappable battery idea. The fact that you're going to be able to buy spare batteries for these and store them in this case, brilliant. Yep. Love the battery configuration. Also, I love the way we can link them all together in a big long line, up to three tubes. Also, coming to the back of these units, another little touch that I like. All this is USB-C. Brilliant. So, it's not some crazy one-off connection. It's USB-C. Like I was showing you there earlier before, the DMX cable, it splits into a male and female 3-pin XLR. That's a USB-C. Obviously, this is a very specialist lead, and that there is how you would lock it into place using this little thread just to stop that USB-C popping out. So little things, little touches like that that I just think make this product. I love the clips that come with it. Again, so we can mount these onto stands very, very easily. I think the overall build quality of these are really good. It's not plasticky. I think this is like a metal or an aluminium. It feels like a quality product. we're going to run through some of the specs, which I will get my piece of paper for. So, channels of DMX, we've got 4, 9, 10, 18, 34, 66 and 94. You're going to be able to do what you want with these. Class. 92 LEDs in each tube, quad coloured, and there's a warm white in there. So we've got RGB plus WW. Recharging time. Full recharge on the batteries, they reckon 3 hours. Maximum run time when they're all on, so if you've got every single LED on here, on a static, it'll run up to 6 hours. Maximum run time, single colour, up to 8 hours. So I think it's got plenty of charge time in there. If you were doing longer gigs and you found yourself, you were running out of, if you were doing longer events and you wanted to be able to swap things about, this is perfect because you can buy spare batteries. There's going to be spare batteries available that you can hot swap in and out. Dead easy. I just think, oh, and then there's this case, a proper ABS case. It's proper solid. Space in there for all your leads and cables, and if you bought some extra batteries and extra bits, it'll still fit in there as well. I just think it's a really well thought out product and a proper step up from the original Freedom Sticks. So there you go, another great product from Chauvet. I was using it with this optional extra. This was the RFCXL. It doesn't come with it, unfortunately. I didn't go into a great amount of depth of what you can and can't do with this. I managed to flick through the programs, and I managed to black it out, and I managed to speed it up and slow it down. But I reckon there'll be a few more things that's capable of doing. Price-wise, click the link in the description to this video, and it'll take you through to our website, and there'll be some pricing information there and more information on some more specs. I think it's a unique product. Yes, we've seen the Freedom Sticks before, but this is a proper step up. I think the Freedom Sticks is a great product, but this Flex Freedom Stick is a lot more pro, and it feels a lot more pro, and it's just a better product. And I love the way you can configure it in so many different ways. Don't forget, if you like our videos, hit subscribe, ring the bell, do all them things. It really, really helps. Thank you very much. It's Mike at Phase One.